Couch Devotionals with Pastor Scott. Why, hello again. Pastor Scott here for another round of Couch Devotionals. This is week 3, Couch Devotional number 11 that we're going to be going into today. Hope that you've been enjoying them. I've been having a great time making them. Today we are looking at Exodus chapter 13, verses 3 through 10. We're getting God talking to Moses and then Moses to the people on the kind of final instructions of the Passover. And today we're talking about remembering. So let's get into it. Verse 3. Moses said to the people, "Remember this day on which you came out of Egypt, out of the house of slavery, because the Lord brought you out from there by strength of hand. No leavened bread shall be eaten. Today, in the month of Abib, you are going out. When the Lord brings you into the land of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which he swore to your ancestors to give you, a land flowing with milk and honey, you shall reap this observance in this month, or you shall keep this observance in this month. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread, and on the 7th day there shall be a festival to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten for 7 days. No leavened bread shall be seen in your possession. No leaven shall be seen among you in all your territory. You shall tell your child on that day, it is because of what the Lord did for me when I came out of Egypt. It shall serve you as a sign on your hand and as a reminder on your forehead, so that the teaching of the Lord may be on your lips. For with a strong hand the Lord brought you out of Egypt. You shall keep this ordinance at its proper time from year to year." In seminary, I took a Intro to Judaism class, and we had a rabbi as a teacher, and he kind of went through a lot of Jewish tradition with us, and it was fascinating. One of the things that actually occurs because of the Passover feast and festival, rather, oftentimes Jewish communities will sell their leaven, sell their yeast, and anything that would leaven bread. They'll sell it to someone else who's not a Jew, and kind of like get rid of it quickly, and then they just kind of take it over to whoever's not Jewish within the community, sell it to them, and then buy it back just a few days later in order to keep the observance of this law. There's some really kind of cool culture within that, and I like it a lot. I like how Jewish people keep this tradition and this remembrance, especially around something that is so much a part of them. And I went out and I bought a couple copies of the Haggadah, which is the instruction for their festival, for the Passover festival. It opens from the other way, so it opens this way, where a normal book would kind of open like this, or a normal book for us opens like that. And I would like to read the final section. They have a lot of tradition within this Haggadah, within this Passover meal, including 4 questions from 4 children we talked about on Sunday. They have 4 cups of wine in which they drink throughout. They have a lot of different kind of rituals, and it can read almost like a play. And it's all done around a meal. It's all done around a meal of great abundance. But one thing I want to read that I think really speaks to remembrance, and something I want to talk about today, is the very concluding part of this Haggadah. It reads, "Here concludes the Passover Seder. In accordance with its rules, all its laws and dictums, just as we were fortunate enough to make this Seder, so may we be fortunate enough to do it again. Pure One who dwells on high, raise up a community, a people beyond counting. May you soon guide those sturdy stems, those freed people, onto Zion with songs of joy, and how every Seder meal ends next year in Jerusalem. And this is the point of remembrance. When we remember things, when we remember the ways in which God has worked in our lives, we become grateful. We become hopeful. Jews still today say next year we will do this in Jerusalem. As they read through the Exodus story, they see the ways in which the Israelite people had to be hopeful in order to see a tomorrow. They had to say, next year we will do this back in our holy city. Next year we will have something greater. And I think that's a great concept for us to take away today. So what are you hopeful for next year? And what are you remembering that God has done for you? This has been Couch Devotionals with Pastor Scott. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Couch Devotionals with Pastor Scott.